The Opie and Anthony Show is back on Sirius XM.
Imagine there's no heaven. What?
Wait a minute, that's Imagine.
Right?
The beginning of that is Imagine.
Definitely.
This is Noel Gallagher, right? Oasis. Noel is 47 today. Or is this his brother singing? I can't figure that shit out. Which Gallagher sings?
Shep Gallagher.
Shep, all right, there you go. Shep Gallagher.
Which is the more angry one?
Oh boy, I think they're equally angry.
Yeah, they're pretty
at each
angry,
other.
both of them. Yeah.
What do you guys do on your break?
Oh my goodness.
Anything fun?
Yeah, I went to the air show.
All right,
Jones
I saw
Beach.
some pics.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Went out on Keith's boat.
No crashes?
No. It was pretty amazing.
Get a few of those a year now.
Yeah.
The air show disasters.
Yeah, this one at Jones Beach, it's not really like other air shows like they have that big one out in Ohio and stuff. It was just a lot of aerobatic planes, the propeller ones.
Right.
And then the Blue Angels. That was like it. This year, not a lot of old like World War II planes or anything. So it was cool to see the Blue Angels. They were pretty righteous. Yeah, I posted a bunch of pics on Instagram.
Right.
So that was cool. And then just had people over the house, doing a little party thing. The weather was nice. Pool opened for business.
How's your water? Is it filtered?
It's chlorinated, filtered, and heated.
Oh, okay, good.
It's wonderful.
Right.
Yeah, there's the Blue Angels.
Nice.
The weather wasn't too bad.
Whoa, they were that low?
Yeah.
How low is that?
That's low.
But how low?
I don't know. That's,
Trees are... Wait, go back to that
20
picture.
feet.
Why... The sky was white?
Sky was fucking just cloud.
Because I saw your pictures and it was weird.
Yeah, I know. It looks
It
a lot
almost
better
looked like
with a blue sky.
you photoshopped them or something.
Yeah,
on a white background.
I was bummed it wasn't a blue sky.
They were that close?
To what?
Each other.
To each other, yeah.
Those guys get really
Wait,
close.
these are your pictures? They look like they're animations or something.
Dude, tell me about it. The
Good
camera's
job.
the shit.
That's from that big camera?
Yeah, I had the long lens on.
What's that do?
It puts you up pretty goddamn close. You could, there's
But how do you do it? Do you go,
no, go,
Click, and then you just have blue sky.
Yeah.
Oh, nuts.
It is kind of cool. It's a cool little challenge.
Did it take a bunch of pictures in a row like that?
Yeah, I would follow the planes as they were going and just take a shitload of fucking pictures, and then you learn shit. You need a crazy fast shutter speed because that you'll just get a blur if you don't. And then if you have that, the picture's gonna be dark, so you got to increase the ISO. You got to open up the fucking aperture. It's like taking a photography class.
Oh, is that what aperture means?
Aperture.
I don't know what aperture means.
What are you, Ansel Adams now?
I know, I'm Ansel Adams. It actually, I got some really good pictures, but believe me, it's the fucking camera. It's all about the camera, nothing to do with me.
Why is that plane annoying? You have great pictures and people on a boat, and that stupid plane is in the way.
It's just annoying them.
Is that guy trying to wave to a Blue Angel?
I think he's taking a picture with his iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that'll work.
See, the other picture, Sam, could you go to the other one where he's very close to the ground? That's
up in the air. That's up in the air. That's up in the air.
That one. See, that's kind of a funny picture because look at the speed limit sign, Opie.
Oh, it says 35 miles an hour.
He's got to be speeding.
I sure hope they gave him a ticket.
Yes, I did.
That was a good one. Did anybody respond to it?
Yes. He'll probably get a ticket.
Chip responded.
Yes, I saw. Oh, that's right. Chip did respond. I was like, thank you, Chip.
Aren't people wonderful?
They are wonderful.
God, I love you.
Yeah.
Let's see. If the trees are, let's say, 20 feet high, maybe.
Not even. Those, yeah.
Yeah, they look lower to the ground. 20, that's less than 60
100 feet in the air? No?
He was
Not
probably,
even.
about
60 feet maybe?
somewhere
feet?
between 50 and 75
Holy
feet up at that point.
What's he on over right there? Is he over water?
He's just over the beach. There's a beach just past that road.
Right.
And It's really cool. They got those guys flying right at each other, and then at the last minute they pull that little move where they turn away from each other real quick. It's pretty cool. Goddamn cool. And then there's another little thing they do where 4 of them will be flying in formation in front of you. So you're like, oh, there they are, and you're looking. And the other 2 are coming from behind you now to fuck with you. You don't see them or hear them or anything until they go right over your head. Wow. That's how fast you'd be bombed. You'd just fucking be dead.
How are they not?
I know, they're
touching
just
each other?
inches apart.
That has to be some kind of a height thing too, right? When there's like 4 of them clustered together there.
Yeah, there's like.
How do they figure that out? And nowadays it's probably a little easier, I'm assuming, with GPS and all that.
Right.
But there was a time they really did it with pretty much eyesight.
I think they're flying by hand right there.
You do?
I honestly don't think they would trust.
One guy fucks up and everyone's dead.
Yeah, it's happened too. It's happened before.
Rare though, very rare with those guys especially.
They're pretty good. They know what they're doing, these fuckers. Good hand-eye coordination.
What is it? Like everyone's, okay, ready? And we're going to turn now!
Yeah. And go! Wait! Oh imagine that. That would fuck it up.
I would love to talk to one of those guys, because I don't care how long they've been doing it. It has to, something in their minds are like, fuck.
Yeah.
Is Charlie hung over today? Is this going to be all right?
Yeah. Was he out chasing some skirt last night? Turn now.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah,
they're inches at off each other's wings.
Yep.
Right at times.
Yeah, it's very impressive to watch. Always reminds me of the Sammy Hagar Van Halen Dreams video. Whenever you see the Blue Angels,
right? But
that was a lot of fun. And then of course,
how was the traffic? You're on a boat.
On the boat traffic, nothing.
Right.
Keith's got a new boat. It's pretty goddamn cool. A 40-footer. He's getting crazy with the fucking size of boats. No one could just keep the boat they have. Like, you get a boat, and then it's like, nah, I got to get a bigger boat.
What do you get with a 40-foot? Little cabin action downstairs?
Nice.
What do we got?
Nice big 2 bathrooms, main bedroom.
Really?
You know, the master suite, then side bedrooms.
Side bedrooms?
Yeah. And then the galley. You get like an oven and the
Wait, he's got
area.
a master suite in the front.
Yeah,
and then
there's on the port side. There's a couple of beds in another whole separate room with a separate bathroom.
Wow.
In there, so it's pretty impressive.
Did you guys sleep on the boat?
No, just went out, came back.
What time did you go out?
Went out early, like 8 a.m.
Oh boy, he invited me, but for some reason I thought it was 4th of July.
No.
I was thinking 4th of July.
It was Memorial Day.
I just forgot.
Memorial Day.
I like sleeping on the boat. Wow, who's walking around topless?
Who's that?
That was Bruce Willis's daughter.
What?
Scout. She's quite a delightful body.
What? Really?
Yeah.
If you can get over that chin, she's all right.
Yeah, she definitely has.
I haven't read the
Bruce
papers
Willis
yet.
Chin.
It says a fit of peaks. Bruce and Demi's kid bears ire at Instagram.
Why is she just
Bruce Willis's daughter, Scout?
It's legal.
There's a real diehard about her right to post topless photos on Instagram. What the fuck? The perky Hollywood princess took a bare-breasted jaunt around the Lower East Side this week to protest the social media website's banning of nudity. Instagram doesn't allow nudity.
But I can see them allowing cock or pussy shots, but you can't show breasts.
The 22-year-old, this is her cause,
right?
She wants to be able to show her tits on
her
Instagram.
cause.
That's a great cause, though. I back her up 100%.
True.
Where are the pictures? Show some pictures of her tit. Oh, there she goes. So she just walks down the street like this?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Make that bigger.
You know what? Why don't you use the technology that Mars installed?
I can't see. Sam, put it up there.
Put it up on that screen up there.
Yeah, Sam.
Right there, Sam. And go.
Let's see.
Wait,
the audience will wait.
Do you know how it's done?
I do not.
He goes, I do not.
Listen to the beginning of the show, and this will all make sense.
Oh, look, he's turning dials. He's turning analog dials. What the fuck?
Pushing buttons.
He's pushing buttons.
What are you doing?
He's looking around the room to see if it took.
Get up and walk across the room and change the station. That's how.
Mark said you got to get up now and do that part of it. But I don't know if you can do that part if you're still over there.
I have no idea.
I think you need someone to still turn the buttons over there as you go over here.
What needs to be done?
Yeah.
Go get Mars.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
I want this on the clock.
Oh, my God.
This is where we're at. New technology, I guess, where whatever's on the computer screen, we can put on a TV here in the studio.
Yeah.
So I want to see how this is going to work. We want Demi and Bruce's daughter's tits on the TV. Hold on, Mars. All right, put the photo up. All right, we want that on the TV, Mars, and go!
What the fuck? Not that.
Go! 5 seconds.
Not that. No, that.
On Jimmy's TV over here. 10 seconds. 15
Oh, he's got
seconds.
the remote in his hand. He's got the remote. Oh, the two of them switch.
All right.
There we go.
There it is.
20 seconds.
Now make it bigger.
Make it bigger on
I
that
can't
screen.
see. It's too tiny, Mars. I need it bigger.
Let's go to the computer.
It's on both TVs now. How about it's only on one? I don't want to just look at it. Tits. I got it.
Nice picture. Do glasses come with this? It's all blurry. Do glasses come with this? I couldn't think of some reason why we'd look at something blurry. Oh, well.
Yeah, what is this, an eye test?
Hi.
Her boobs are mushy or something.
Do you think
No,
they're
those
mushy?
are young fucking hanging teardrop
No, but
titties.
it's like some
The nipples are a little high.
something.
A little high.
A little high in the
No,
breast.
they're misshapen a little bit.
They're a
I'm looking
little
at the monitor because
oval.
it's right here.
Their nips are a little oval.
This is her cause, really?
She's just walking down the street. What city is that?
New York, Lower East Side.
Lower East
It's
Side.
New York.
Let me take a better look.
22-year-old whose mom is striptease star Demi is boycotting the site and has posted racy shots of her stroll on Twitter with the hashtag #FreeTheNipple. One shot features Scout checking out flowers with the caption, "Legal in New York City, but not on Instagram." Another shows her on Orchard Street in just a summery skirt with the words, "What Instagram won't let you see." Oh, what Instagram won't let you see.
Oh.
Going topless is, in fact, perfectly legal in New York City. But you usually see horrible ones. You see them every once in a while, especially if you're in, like, Sheep Meadow.
Does it?
In Central Park.
Yeah.
But it's always the horrible ones that are showing.
Don't they still? They don't arrest anybody in
They
New York?
can. It's legal.
It's
totally legal.
It's completely legal now.
Can you imagine the looks you'd get in Times Square? There's children.
Isn't there something they could get you on, like, though, for fucking disturbing the peace?
You're
or
not,
fucking
though.
If you got big ones.
inciting a riot.
For some reason, if you got big ones, they're more sexual.
Big ones are fucking
Flat chested, the
sexual.
cops go, oh, you daffy bastard.
Yeah, and if you start, like, tweaking your nipples and massaging your tits, doesn't that become something else?
Maybe. I don't know.
Probably. We'd have to ask a cop.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
I would like to know that.
I
Her
would.
beef started on May 20th when Instagram deleted her photo of a Babe Bomber sweatshirt, whatever that is.
Welcome to the party,
Emblazoned
pal.
with an image of two topless women. Oh, okay. She had a sweatshirt with two topless women on it.
Emblazoned.
Instagram allowed photos of heroin being used, but deletes a photo of a print of some attractive woman without her top on. She tweeted.
I like the fact she doesn't care about the ugly ones getting deleted.
Yeah.
She's good. This girl, Scout, is good. I don't like her name, though.
On May 22nd, she declared her boycott, firing off photos and tweets decrying the company as hypocritical.
It's a girl cot.
Good one.
One of the many saucy images she tweeted featured a woman in a barely there
Sausage.
swimsuit with the caption, "Instagram pictures of breast cancer survivors have been flagged, deleted, but this is super sick and hot. Am I right?" I don't know. Fuck.
I want to see what she looks like completely naked.
Yeah.
Like, I bet she looks like she's got good hips.
Yeah, I wish she would protest vag pictures not being up
Yes.
there.
Protest the vagina pictures.
Or anal bleaching photos.
Anal bleaching. Shit.
My comfort with my body should not be dictated by how others perceive me.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, Instagram defended its no bare breast policy to the post, saying, "We try hard to find a good balance between allowing people to express themselves creatively and keeping Instagram a fun and safe place."
Fun and
What's more
safe.
fun than a nice pair of
Pair of
breasts?
tits or
Exactly.
a pisser?
Tits are a hoot. They scream fun.
Oh, well, let's see that.
Her chin is just...
Some guy wrote, topless in New York is legal as long as it's not for profit. Well, what does Christ have to do with it?
I guess that's why Sandy Kane has to wear pasties.
Wow.
Because she's making money.
What if you're filming somebody for no profit?
For no profit? Oh, no. I don't know how that works. Look, she's just buying some flowers. Her fucking tits hanging right out.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is nice. The side view is very nice.
I should have looked up there.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking at the contrast is all off on those screens. It looks
I know,
terrible.
it looks terrible. That's hotter. It's E-Rock and a
God.
panda monster.
Oh,
Panda noise.
terrible.
So that was it for your break?
Yeah, I just pretty much stayed at home and
chill?
had some people over.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. Finished watching Boardwalk Empire.
Are you caught up?
Finally, so I could explain to people that I finished watching so they can't spoil it for me now.
How amazing was the season finale of last year?
Dude,
Wasn't that great?
that fight.
That was so good.
Oh, what a great fight with the brother and the Fed.
Oh, fuck yeah.
God.
Oh, pulls off the...
Yes, fucking great. Poof. Oh, yeah, that's the
final one.
A little sad, right?
Yeah.
Did you cry?
No, but it was sad. It was well done.
Very.
It was a great ending to a Boardwalk Empire.
It was. It was good. That show's fucking great, man. Good acting.
Yeah.
Good acting in that one. And yeah, so I pretty much did that and
Yeah.
played some what they call video games. It was pretty lackluster.
Sometimes those are the best, right?
Yeah.
Just chilling out.
Popped a few bottles. You know,
A few
got
bottles.
my bottle on.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
And our mayor is trying to bring back ferrets. Of all the things he could be doing as the mayor of New York City, he's bringing back the ferret.
Why?
Ferrets have been banned in New York City since, I think, 90...
Why are they banned?
Yeah, what was the reason?
Do they suck?
Yeah.
Do they smell? They look like dicks with fucking legs?
They are stinky little things.
Terrible monsters.
I had a friend with a ferret. They stink.
They
There's
stink.
nothing you can do with
They
them.
look like
No.
Frank Burns.
Ferret face.
I don't want ferrets harmed or anything, but they're a shitty pet.
They
So why
do
is he
smell.
taking up this cause?
They have that very wild, musky smell. Yuck.
But why is he taking it up?
Yeah. Oh yeah, No Filter Paul was over my house. No Filter
Let me
Paul
see.
and his wife.
I haven't
over.
seen. I have not. I can't.
see,
I'm fucking too far away.
Over there.
This new technology is horrendous.
It's awful.
It really is terrible. Can't even tell who's in these pictures.
They all look like the same person.
I know. It's all the contrast is terrible. Oh boy, but just a bunch of fat drunks.
Oh my god! I have not seen No Filter Paul in a. Oh, look how big Beavis is.
Little Beavis head.
Beavis is a
See?
delight.
Oh, he is. All right, enough slideshow. Cares.
This is your family vacation.
That's pretty much a lawn
What is that?
jockey. It's a lawn
Oh.
jockey. Lawn jockey at my house. I have another one too. What are you gonna do?
Oh,
There they are.
Wow, I haven't seen him and Denise in
No, huh?
quite a while.
Yeah. Well, that's what I did.
There it is.
You could, look up at the screen with the contrast turned up full. Terrible. Yeah. So why does he want to bring him back, and why were they banned? Was it a rabies thing? Were they
Well-
afraid of the rabies?
These are the things you can't have as pets in New York City.
Oh,
Pot-bellied pigs,
yeah. people
Iguanas.
like those. No iguanas.
hedgehogs,
Who wants that?
I do.
squirrels.
Bernie Getz had a squirrel. Wasn't that one of his? Wasn't that one of his causes?
Obsessions.
Yes,
Obsessed with it,
obsessions.
yeah. Right.
He wanted a squirrel, and there's a law, so he was he had a problem with that, so he shot his squirrel 5 times.
Bats, elephants.
If you keep him in your belfry,
Can't have an elephant.
that's in his belfry.
I understood.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yes. What else?
Elephants.
Elephants. Oh,
Aardvarks.
we're in violation. He's shaking his head. His trunk is moving.
Call the health department, please. Immediately. There's a violation going on. All-fanged venomous snakes can't have in New York.
Yes.
Including those vipers, cobras, mambas, and coral
What
snakes.
other snakes we got?
Anacondas.
Rattler.
Burmese pythons.
Boa constrictor. Coral snake.
Can't have eagles, hawks, and falcons.
Water moccasin.
They bite pretty good.
They bite pretty good. Eagles, hawks, and falcons.
Eagles.
And then you got those marsupials. They don't want
You
to
can't have any kind of...
like the Tasmanian devils, the kangaroos, the koalas, and the opossums.
Nothing with the
opossum. I actually said opossum.
opossum.
They really got to get rid of that fucking
That's stupid.
They got to get rid of the O. It's
Opossum.
possums. And you can't have whales.
You're not allowed to have a whale again. Oh, two tickets.
Maybe they'll show leniency.
Are you saying that we're going to be ticketed twice for the same mammal?
Yeah. Isn't it nice to be back from vacation? Oh, E.
Oh, did you mean New York?
No,
We were keeping it vague. We were keeping it vague. Stuff the ferrets, Mr. Mayor, and save the horses.
Fuck those horses.
I can't stand them.
That's the loud and clear message from the city's horse carriage drivers who couldn't understand Wednesday how de Blasio could consider lifting the city's ban on ferrets while still vowing to run the iconic steeds out of Manhattan.
Maybe because ferrets aren't being fucking kept where traffic is going and tying up traffic, and people they're not dragging people around a park, shitting all over the streets. Fucking idiots.
That fucking area over there by the plaza,
terrible.
the smell coming off of there is fucking awful.
There's great rat watching over there.
Yeah?
Oh, boy, is there. If you come to New York, the plaza, there's a park in front of the plaza, but across the street, it would be, I guess, what would that be? North, right? Yeah, north.
North.
There's another small park where the horses are parked in front with the seed all over the road, and that brings the rats.
Oh. The rats.
You got to wait till a little later in the day when the sun starts going down, and man, do they come running all over that place.
Yeah.
So what's happening with that ban? I guess it's tied up in court, but I cannot wait for there to be no more horses.
Well, this guy had one of the best quotes ever. He says, maybe we should get the ferrets to pull the tourists around in carriages, said a fuming Ian McKeever, spokesman for the Horse and Carriage Association.
Ian.
How many ferrets would it take to pull one fat fucking tourist?
Exactly. It's a shit life for a horse. Stand there at the park with his dumb leg being lifted. They're miserable. Stand there tied to a lamppost. Some fucking pig gets on.
Yeah.
I want to see the park. Then walk, slob. That was me being the horse. Take a walk through the park, you fucking monster.
I don't know. It keeps going on and on, but I don't even know why he gives a fuck about ferrets.
Yeah, what, like that's...
Out of everything a mayor has to do, he's...
Right.
This is one of his things that he he actually has to sit down and discuss.
Yeah.
Gives a fuck. Anyway, there's more to the story, but who cares? They're trying to bring ferrets back.
Yeah.
So... I didn't read the papers earlier, so I'm reading them now.
Oh, I didn't. I just perused.
I jumped right on the air, so...
I always read the stories the night before. Peruse them.
My stories.
I like to read my stories.
Your stories.
Just get a little bit of knowledge for the radio program.
Why? I still don't know why ferrets were banned, though. I wonder why.
Oh,
I mean, they bit people. Did they have a high biting? Whatever?
Maybe.
Let me see. It should be in the article,
You can
right?
keep pet rats, or maybe they procreate too much.
They sure do take their liberties with the city laws. Like the city, they're able to go, you can't do that. Well, the state says you can. Yeah, but we say no. I don't know. Fucking New York.
You know that ferrets will bond with their owners and they'll wag their tails and even giggle when they're happy? Giggle?
That's gotta be a lie.
And it's not. Did you ever hear a ferret giggle?
No.
It's weird sounding.
Do you have an example?
I do, actually. Hey, 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 hey.
That's not it.
I got your answer.
You do?
It's kind of...
Sorry, giggle.
It's slightly interesting.
Ah!
I'm not going to oversell this, but it's slightly interesting. Ferrets are legal in the vast majority of the United States, including the rest of New York State, but they were banned under the Giuliani administration 15 years ago due to the since remedied lack of a rabies vaccine.
Lack of a rabies vaccine.
So if you got the rabies from the ferret, they had nothing to help you with that.
There's no vaccine to prevent it.
No. I bet it was a rabies vaccine for the ferret himself. Like you give a cat.
I misread that too.
No,
Wait, that's how it reads to me.
Because there's no such thing as a vaccine for rabies.
Right.
There's a treatment after you're bitten, which is a cure. But a vaccine would prevent you from getting rabies, but there isn't that for humans. But...
So
you can give, like you give your dog and cat a rabies shot. They didn't have one for a ferret.
Because they just, all right, I got you.
Now they do.
So if you have a ferret, you get the rabies shots.
Give it to your
the little
ferret.
fella. Okay.
Right.
Sorry.
Damn.
And misconceptions about viciousness. Well, they look like they're supposed to be way more vicious than they are.
But their face is kind of cute. Not those pink-eyed ones. They look just like big giant rats.
Look at the claws on the fucking thing.
The ones that look like they're wearing a little burglar mask. They're adorable. But then they stink, so fuck it.
If cats and pit bulls are legal, how could a ferret be illegal? It's absurd, said Robert Shapiro, director of the Social T's Animal Rescue on the Lower East Side.
Look, see? Little ferret. What's he doing?
He's angry.
He's mad? Is he making sounds?
I don't know.
I don't know. What, you don't know how to get volume on this anymore?
Do I still have to do it over here?
Oh, look at the little guy.
Look there.
That's
Okay,
a
here
big
it
fucking ferret.
Look over there.
No, I don't want to watch a ferret 30 feet away.
What's he doing? He's not making any sound. Stupid mute thing.
He's bigger than I thought they were.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, is it hissing?
No, that was the sliding glass door.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought he was hissing.
I don't even know, but it sounded like a sliding glass door.
He looks like a slinky.
He's kind of cute.
Yeah. Look at the guy's got booze bottles in
Jesus.
his house.
I know there's like just this empty Coors thing. What a drunk this guy is. He thinks they're cats.
Oh, look, it's crawling into a box.
Sure.
They stink, though.
Anyway, so now you got these people saying, hopefully hedgehogs will be next, said Trisha, a hedgehog advocate and breeder from Suffolk County.
Ew. Who's a hedgehog advocate?
A hedgehog advocate. I advocate for hedgehogs.
Yes.
A hedgehog advocate.
Hedgehog lawyer.
That's stupid.
Sterling's going to sue the NBA.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, he ain't fucking around now.
But didn't he say he was going to sell the team?
He said, fuck that. He's fighting right to the end now. Donald Sterling authorized his wife to sell his beloved Clippers, then suddenly changed his mind and blasted the NBA for trying to strip him of the team over his hate-filled rant.
Hate-filled.
In his own private conversation.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's get all. You know what? I agree with the NBA on this. Let's just get anyone with a felony conviction.
Can we throw them out?
Out of NBA.
Doesn't that seem a little more dangerous and hurtful and than somebody being taped?
Isn't it
saying things?
Isn't it overselling it by saying hateful? By the way,
it is really overselling it.
That was his thoughts on the situation at hand with his chick there. Just not the nicest things to say. Certainly,
he didn't say I don't like blacks. I don't like black people being at my games. He said I don't like when you.
It's probably a conversation.
Take black guys to the game.
Right.
I don't know. Hate-filled.
They make it sound like
that's the world we live in now. Yeah.
Right.
A lot of apologies this past week, right?
Yeah, we'll do it after the break.
We should.
Why don't we do that?
I like getting angered by people apologizing for nothing.
I got to find out about Rory McIlroy.
What?
Do you even know who Rory McIlroy is?
Is he a golfer?
Yes, it is.
Was he engaged?
He broke up with his chick, but it's a weird one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we'll tell you about it. We'll tell you about it next.
He put a note on his foot and kicked her in the vagina.
The Opie and Anthony channel. All Opie, all Anthony, all the time. It's real.
It's time for another Adventures with Alex Jones. Today, Alex goes to space.
They're coated with some type of narcotic to lull us into a false sense of security. The Chiners. They coat their rubber dog shit and vomit in lead paint to deform our children. Gulf of Tonkin, false flag operation. Gulf of Tonkatoy. You ever see Finster from the Bugs Bunny cartoons? Finster, everybody thought Finster was a baby, but Finster was actually the crook, the mastermind, and Bugs Bunny couldn't even really deal with Finster, baby. He just spilled the beans. It's obviously a Manchurian candidate type of situation. False flag operation. Gulf of Tonkin.
That's all for this week, kids. Tune in next time for more Alex Jones Adventures.
I hear the music. It gets into you. I hear the music. Millions of watts. All of this low-level sound, well, it gets into you. And so I said, well, you know what? I hear the music. Bring back the music. All of this music. Well, you know what? I hear the music. And so I said to him, I said, bring back the music. And he said, excuse me.
Don't put fucking words in my mouth. Don't put fucking words in my fucking mouth. Don't put fucking words in my mouth. Don't put fucking words in my mouth.
And so I said to him, I said,
wait a minute.
I hear the music.
Wait a minute.
I hear millions of watts. And so I said to him, I said, you all talk a big thing. You only talk it. You don't walk it. And he said, excuse me.
Don't put fucking words in my mouth. Don't put fucking words in my fucking mouth. Don't put fucking words in my mouth. Don't put fucking words in my mouth.
Millions of watts going up into the ionosphere. You hear it through the front of your skull. I hear millions of watts. You hear it through the front of your skull.
Hello?
Hey, is this Mr.
Yes?
This is Dr. McFeely Boobs.
Yes?
Your medical results came back.
Yes?
You have cancer of the testicles, brain, and lungs.
What? Oh my God!
The Opie and Anthony show is back. I think Opie and Anthony have huge penises, and I would love to suck their dicks and really see what size they have. I think they're huge. They seem to have huge egos, huge balls. So I'm sure they probably have big dicks. And even if they don't, I would suck them because, that is not that important. The long tongue is really what I like. So Opie and Anthony, you got my number. Give me a call and I will suck that cock.
Thank you.
Don't sit by that phone too long waiting for it to ring.
Okay, terrific.
I love how she said, I would suck them even if they're small.
Suck 'em.
Yeah.
What are you, gay?
Yeah. Yeah, she thinks if you don't want a blowjob from her, that you must be gay.
You have to be, yes. I can't listen to Green Day anymore because Anthony.
Yep.
All I hear is his cold.
His cold. He's always got a cold.
His 20-year cold. We've been around 20 years now, right?
Probably longer.
Yeah. Probably longer.
20 years ain't nothing now.
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye, guys.
20 years is... Aw, Jim.
For real?
Yeah.
I was just joking.
Oh, no, I have to be... I'd leave at 8:45.
I was just completely joking.
Oh, yeah, I put my jacket on.
I had no idea you were leaving. Where are you going? We just got back.
I'm shooting today and tomorrow.
Nice.
And I actually made them push. They wanted me to be there at like 7 o'clock, but I had to push it back so I could get something in.
Are you going to be here tomorrow?
I'll be here for a little while tomorrow, and then I'm out Monday.
Oh,
my schedule.
Yeah, that's my schedule.
I saw you put your coat on. I was just joking.
Oh, yeah, no, I said that before.
Is that Gore-Tex?
I don't know, but it's
very puffy.
There we go. That's a winter coat.
No, this is actually pretty cool for this. Yay!
Oof.
I have the douche glasses because I lost my good ones in a cab.
Yeah, your douche glasses.
Nice. All right.
All right, guys.
Have
see you tomorrow
fun
morning.
shooting.
All right, Jimmy.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Break a leg, Jimmy.
Ja. Das ja.
Very good, sir.
Yeah. Well, we've just been told that the remodel will start the first of the year.
What year?
So now we're in that stage again.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
Something we were promised. How long ago, Sam, if you had to guess? 2 years ago, probably, at this point?
It was at least. I mean, it was over a year ago, I think.
So now it's the first of the year is the new date for the remodel.
Yep.
2015.
2015.
The new show enjoys the new studios.
That's the year that... that's the future.
The future.
Back to the Future.
That's right.
That's where they go. 2015. That's when we're getting our studio done?
Yep. They're going to fly some cars up here.
Right. The
Change
flying
everything.
car.
Yeah.
What else?
I think it's going to happen in that other year.
Hoverboards.
Yeah.
But don't take it over water. Unless you have power.
We could hoverboard up and down the halls like we used to do with the Razor Razor scooters.
Razor rollerboard scooter.
Oh, what were they called again?
Razor rollerboard scooters.
They were, right?
Yeah.
I think it's going to happen in the year 20... What's that song?
In the year 2525. Oh, yeah.
Will anybody be alive when that song finally...
I don't know, because they go, now it's been 10,000 years. Man has cried 1,000,000 tears. Something like that. In the year 3535.
I have no motivation to do this if the company has no motivation to fucking support us.
Oh, man.
It's just nonsense. Who gives a fuck?
What about self-motivation?
That's even going away at this point, there, Sammy.
Oh, that's too bad.
Why have self-motivation when no one else gives a fuck? You don't give a fuck.
How many times do they nominate people into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? How long does this go on?
What, they have a new nomination?
It's like Night of Rock and Roll honoring Hall of Famers. Like, isn't this...
No, that's already done, because that's the Linda Ronstadt that can't sing anymore.
Okay. Oh, boy.
That's Bob Kelly in a wig.
She is. Wow. Did she get a little chubby?
Well, she can't sing or travel or anything. What she's got the Parkinson's, right?
Does she?
Yeah.
No shaky disease.
So she can't even travel anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, other people sang for her. This might be it right here.
With the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I can't wait to see this.
That's kind of our goal, is to show at the museum of that connection between what the inductees are and people that they influence.
That's a whole show right there.
Right there.
Is it?
We'll make that. That'll be a
show.
Yeah, what?
Drive to work. There's a show.
There's a show.
Big star power. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Adam Sandler. People are finally realizing that he's a horrible movie maker, huh?
What happened?
Something we've been on to for years.
New movie, not...
It bombed, right, Sam?
Finally.
Yeah.
What were the numbers on that one?
Looking them up right
And now people are
Blended.
finally talking about the fact that he might have overstayed his welcome in the old Hollywood game.
That dynamic power couple of him and...
What'd they do?
It only made
Drew Barrymore, that's it. Yeah.
$17 million.
Yeah.
Which is very small. I mean, it's less than half the budget.
How much do you think it cost to fly all those people and equipment over to Africa and fucking film that shit?
We told you, Adam Sandler was smart for a long time. He would film these movies in really exotic places because as you sit there, you're like, oh my God, Hawaii looks wonderful. And you forget that you're seeing a shitty movie. Holy fuck, look at the bikini broads.
Amazing.
Right. Oh my God, palm trees and tropical drinks. And you're watching a piece of shit movie.
I think I'll make my next movie in the Bora Bora. I'm going to go to Bora Bora.
Bora Bora.
Because the audience seem to be bored anyway. I'm going to Bora Bora the hell out of them.
Right.
He's so bad.
He stinks.
Yeah, so people weren't buying this one, huh?
I can't remember the last Sandler movie I liked. I know we did this, but we don't have to.
I know. I like that fucking Happy Gilmore.
Well, that's...
And Sam likes The Water Boy.
The Water Boy.
But what was the last good?
The foosball. Mama say I can't play the foosball no more.
Foosball no more.
Baba, that foosball is the devil.
There were some moments in that one.
All right, give me his movies again.
Okay.
We're going to do this one quick today, though. I promise.
Yeah.
Last good Adam Sandler movie. I think we tried to do this last time. It wasn't easy.
Shooter McGavin's one of the greatest fucking characters in a movie. What a
You eat
dick.
pieces of shit for breakfast?
He's such a dick.
All right, so you had...
from latest.
Oh, from latest?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're going to say that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. I got you.
All right, let's see.
Sucks.
So, Blended?
Nope.
Grown Ups 2?
No.
He was in Hotel Transylvania.
No.
That's My Boy?
No. Jack and Jill? No. Zookeeper? No.
Jack and Jill is funny.
What
He
was
played
Just Go
both
With
parts,
It?
you know.
What was Just Go With It again?
Oh, that was the Jen Aniston movie.
No.
Just go with it.
It had a couple moments.
Grown Ups?
I didn't like
What
Grown Ups.
happens when a couple...
Funny People was good, but that was a Judd
I
Apatow
liked
movie.
Funny People, but I thought it needed a very good, solid edit.
And that was an Adam
That was a
Sandler.
long fucking movie, and I thought that movie with a good edit would have been way better.
It wasn't an Adam Sandler joint?
No, he was
No.
just a performer.
And I was not a fan of the Grown Ups movies whatsoever. So I'm still in.
no.
Are you still in?
These all stink. Yeah.
Bedtime Stories.
No.
This one, Sal has been yelling about this behind the scenes.
I
he likes it?
sort of like this one.
Brokeback Mountain?
I'm gonna have to. I found mine. I
you
sort
did?
of like this one.
Oh, shit.
Don't mess
I did say sort of, by
with
the
the
way.
Zohan.
I kind of liked Don't Mess with the Zone.
I did not see it.
I kind of. Everyone's hearing me loud and clear, right? Kind of, sort
Loud and
of.
clear.
You got to commit one way or the other.
It was. I kind of liked it.
It's not a commitment.
Sal liked that movie a lot?
He fucking loves that movie.
Why?
Why don't you two rent it on
He's
on demand and watch it together?
You guys should. He's texting me with his caps on. Dude, Zohan was fucking funny.
Well, tell him to come in here and explain why.
He texted me again. So funny.
Ugh. Tell him to explain why, and hopefully the scene he really thought was funny we could play.
He also thought the angry panda thing was funny when he made that.
Really
Dude, I saw parts of Chuck and Larry again. Oh my God, that is a horrendous movie.
It's unwatchable.
Are you still in?
Oh God.
Hold on, Sal.
Yeah, because here's the I mean,
fucking Sal.
A lot of people say rain over.
Manny.
Rain over or o'er?
Rain over.
Which one
me.
does he go with? Rain over or rain o'er me?
Rain o'er me.
He goes with over?
Oh,
But that's like a serious movie.
Oh,
That's not a
rain o'er me. Why did he do that?
I don't know.
Rain on, rain over me. Look it up for yourself. That's how it's
That's
spelled.
how it's spelled.
Of course, we all sang over as loud as we can. Rain over me.
It sounds like kind of rain on me.
Rain
he says
on
it.
me.
because
Rain
it's
on
like
me, right.
He
That's what I
needed
mean.
something that was just
That's
a
what we all
single
did.
syllable.
You're right. I just fucked up the
Yeah.
whole bit. We all would sing at the top of our lungs, rain on me. And
Yeah.
then some asshole had to tell you, it's rain or me.
He had to say over,
Right.
but he couldn't put two syllables in there, so he figured he'd just contract the word to or.
Rain or me. Can we hear
So
rain or
stupid.
me? First day back, we got ADD, Rock. Just fucking play
I'm trying
Rain.
to find who does that song.
The who,
Exactly.
you stupid fuck.
He just said, "Who does that song?" You answered your own question.
Very good. Even better than me calling him a stupid fuck. You don't know the Who, E-Rock?
I don't know that one. No.
Come on. How do you not know that? I know you're You're not even that much younger at this point.
No.
With me dropping my age and you gaining.
Oh, wow.
Ages.
He's 40. As opposed to what?
Is he rock 40 now?
Yeah. No. We were just talking about
40?
He's 40 years old.
Holy
yeah. We were talking about ages. I don't know why you would have to...
See, look, it says it right there. Rain or me.
It's
Oh, that was you?
That's me.
Oh, so you got it before E-Rock?
Way before.
But you got to go back to Rain or me.
Oh, it's got the intro.
Oh, yeah, we can handle this stuff. Keep it right there.
Only love
can make it.
Make it rain away the pain.
Oh,
Somebody's died 1500 probably.
Really? Did he?
Try to fit it into a form.
Of course, right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, so the flag is flying over the land of the free and the home of the brave? That's a revelation.
I think so, too, because
I didn't really know
always
that.
thought it was or the land of the free. Because that makes sense, too. No?
I thought it was for.
Oh, you thought it was for the land of the free?
For the land of the free and the home of the... Holy shit, we don't even know the fucking... Oh, shit.
When I go through customs, I always get nervous that they're going to go prove you're from America and sing the national anthem. I practice it on the plane.
Just do it that way. I do the instrumental version.
Some asshole many years ago when I started flying internationally, I forgot who it was, but they scared me with that. They're like, when you go through customs, they want you to prove you're from America, and sometimes they want you to do the Pledge of Allegiance or sing the national anthem. So to this day, I actually practice it.
Who the fuck, That's like something they do in old war movies. All right, Jerry.
I'm not even lying.
If you're an American, who won the 1932 World Series?
And then you realize you go through customs, and it's just their shitty job.
Yeah.
Everyone has their shitty job, and that's theirs. They just want to move people through. They don't give a fuck if you're actually even from the country. Right?
They're just doing their dumb job, yeah.
Let's say hi to Trucker Dan. Don't worry, Sal. We're going to get to you, and we're going to get back to the celebrity list as well. Trucker Dan, go ahead.
Morning, guys. Proud to be a part of ADD Radio this morning.
All right.
I was going to talk to you about the famous contraction of Dire Maker by Led Zeppelin. That's how a lot of people pronounce it.
Jamaica.
Yeah, it's the Jamaica.
What is he saying?
Did you fucker?
Dire Maker is like, there's an apostrophe in that, too.
Right.
Yeah. D-Y apostrophe E-R.
Yeah, D apostrophe Y-E-R Maker.
Right.
Cheer, because there's a J in there or something. I don't even know or care.
How do you not like Zeppelin? God. How do you not like Zeppelin? Or are they saying or?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think these guys can go far. Yeah. Stick to it.
All right. Brian in Georgia, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm disappointed by you guys daily, but this is a doozy. It's or the Ramparts we watched, and
what?
What about the land of the free?
It's for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Or the Ramparts.
Okay, so it is for the land of the free.
Or the Ramparts we watch.
Or why don't you know the national anthem?
Why is it over? The Ramparts we watch. Oh, over the Ramparts we watch?
Watching it gallantly stream.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's over the ramparts. So they're looking over the top of the ramparts.
What are the ramparts?
So they're watching the flag wave or
right. Oh, that makes more sense. Oh.
So where's the or part?
Or the ramparts.
Or the ramparts we watched.
Is that O-R or O''E''R?
Over the ramparts we watched.
But we're not saying over, we're saying or?
Or.
Okay, gotcha.
Say or.
Yeah, I knew that.
I don't know.
I'm sure you did.
No, I really did know that.
Okay, good.
I know it phonetically. I never really thought about it. It's like the Pledge of Allegiance when I was a kid.
What are it?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. I thought that was one word. For which it stands.
And that's a country? I think that's one of the Russian...
I was born and raised in the which it stands.
Yeah, I think when they broke up Russia, that was one of the names they came up with.
I used to be a brain surgeon in which it stands.
There's also 3 other paragraphs to the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, yeah, but we don't pay attention to those.
We don't pay attention to that, though.
Yeah, we use the hit radio mix. Yeah. We don't do the long version, the live version.
Well,
wow.
We're learning a lot today.
We really are.
Which is good. All right, so we took care of those things. Oh, back to the celebrities that kill people.
Why didn't they go, get over it, get over it, get over it.
They were able to fit over.
Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. I'm just going to use or now whenever over has to come,
Right.
KDK12 to KDK1 or...
I'm not great at doing it. I just don't know how good I'd be. Sandler's saying he'll never do SNL. Who? Sandler, because he's saying he's slow now or something. I don't know how
do you mean
good
he's slow?
It would be. I'm slow now. There are guys who love doing it, who are great at doing it, Sandler said. I just don't know how good I'd be doing it. I did what I can do on the show.
Wow.
He could sing one of his stupid songs.
Oh, that's it of my song. Oh, I gotta know. I actually spent 2 minutes on this one. Oh, that's a good I wrote this in 3.5 minutes. That's a good, funny song. I almost spent a night writing this one. Oh.
The last song he did was at that 12-12-12 concert, where he did his version of Hallelujah.
Oh, it was terrible.
That was terrible.
Terrible.
Anyway.
I'm so o'er him.
Over?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
It could be or like this or that. Or it could be or like what you row a boat with.
Right.
Right? Or over.
Which is over.
So who knows anymore? Or
Can we go back to the celebrities that kill people?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, where were we? William S. Burroughs?
Yeah. And then we got Don King, who
I believe killed 2 people.
2 people in 2 separate incidents, both of which were not accidental.
Right.
And this guy walks the earth.
What do they say about him again?
It says Don
gambling debt or something, I think?
Killed 2 different men in his younger days as leader of a gambling ring in Cleveland, Ohio. He shot one and stomped another to death.
Wow.
Yeah, he shot one guy, which he claimed was self-defense.
Shit. The next one is going to get someone fucking pissed off.
Why?
Robert Blake. He says he didn't do it.
He says he didn't do it.
Or is he now saying he did it?
No, wait a minute. Didn't he was acquitted, wasn't he?
Right.
Beretta. Yeah, he said something happened.
And you bring that shit up, he gets mad.
Someone came in. It wasn't me.
What?
Yeah, and it's like, I went in to the restaurant because I forgot my gun.
Right.
Then he came out. Oh, and she's dead from a gunshot wound.
Man, if you're going to kill your wife, you got plenty of time to think of a really good alibi.
He forgot the doggy bag.
Right.
What happened?
It says the last update here is in 2008, an appeals court upheld the civil case verdict.
Civil case.
But they cut Blake's penalty assessment in half.
Okay, so he won the criminal case, and he lost the civil case. Much like the OJ.
The OJ. And then goes to jail for something stupid. All right, continue.
All right.
Who's next? The OJ? Then the Matthew Broderick. Go to Matthew Broderick. So that was the whole... he was driving on the wrong side of the road in Ireland or Scotland?
Yeah, he wasn't drunk, and it says the reason was never determined.
With his Ferris Bueller co-star, Jennifer Grey.
Yes, and it says he was charged with careless driving, which came with the $170 fine.
$170 for a life.
$175 fine. Yeah.
Wow. Jesus.
All right, you're free to go.
You're free to go.
And a little stamp and you're out of here.
Wow, they must have really liked his movies over there.
Brandy. Yeah, I think she ran into someone on the L.A. highway there.
Brandy hit the car in front of her by failing to brake in time, thus killing the driver in front of her. Brandy took full responsibility for the accident, but was never charged with any crime.
Oh, she took full responsibility. That's really nice
good.
of her.
Full responsibility is going to jail, I think, right?
Yeah, that would be full responsibility. Going, you know what? I know what the law says, but I'm taking full responsibility, and I feel like the law is wrong, and I probably should do a little time for killing somebody. Right?
Yeah.
She was probably just speeding and fucking...
Yeah.
The Keith Moon, what was this one again, Ant?
That was his bodyguard or something.
Oh, right,
Killed one of his bodyguards by accident.
It says, he ran over a chauffeur and bodyguard outside of a pub in England while fleeing from skinheads.
Skinheads?
That's what it says.
Jeez.
He was not charged either.
Adlai Stevenson?
Adlai?
That's way in the old days.
Who was he up against? Ike?
I think it was Ike.
Well, yeah, I think he ran against Ike.
I don't know.
It was before our time, too. Relax, Sal.
Yeah,
we just know a little
Sal.
history. We actually paid attention in class.
Fucking presidents. There were presidents before Obama, you know.
It says former two-time presidential hopeful accidentally shot and killed a family friend at his childhood home when he was 12 years old.
Oh.
He didn't realize that the gun was loaded and was not charged.
Hey,
oh, nice.
Was that the Happy Days episode where they were all going for Stevenson?
Was it?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
There wasn't like a song. There wasn't like an Adlai Stevenson song.
But I think Richie and the gang, they were like pushing for somebody.
Yeah.
And their guy lost.
I didn't know they dealt with real things.
I don't know. Am I thinking of the right show?
I don't know.
All right, keep going. Sid Vicious killed somebody. My God.
What?
Yes. It says
Sid.
He admitted to killing Nancy.
Yeah. Right.
Jason Williams.
Jason Williams shot his chauffeur, I think.
Yes.
Whoops. In his Jersey home. Completely ruined his life, by the way.
Was giving a tour of his house.
He's out now by now, I think.
Yeah. He was giving a tour of his house and was playing with the shotgun that discharged and killed his limo driver.
Yeah, you
have a lot of guns, dude. Just play with them.
I play with them all the time. I just juggle with them, throw them around the house, just leave them.
What do you think happened there?
I think he was fucking around.
You think he was just
went off.
All right. Who else?
Yeah.
Ted Kennedy killed somebody.
Ted Kennedy.
What?
Mary Jo Kopechne.
You swam home after.
And then he swam home.
Go to bed.
So guilty. I'll just pull the covers over my head and maybe it'll all go away. And it did.
He actually went into his home soaking wet.
Soaking wet after swimming out of his car that was upside down in the creek.
And basically said to himself, I will deal with this in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep. Do you take a shower? Or
do you fucking... Yeah, what do you do? How do you...
Does he still have seaweed in his hair as he's fallen to sleep?
How do you think he feels when he wakes up in the morning? Do you think it's one of those, another day of being a Kennedy. This is wonderful. Up here in Massachusetts with my wonderful family here at the Kennedy compound. Last night is a bit of a blur. What happened? Oh, shit, I left the bitch drowned in the car! I swam out and just went home.
And then what? You wake up in the morning, do you have your coffee first before you decide to maybe tell somebody?
Yeah, what happened?
Do you have a nice, bowl of Lucky Charms? What do you do?
Jesus.
Amazing. Does that finish off our list?
Yeah, that finishes one of the list. I think I saw another one too online. But
that's all right. That's good enough. And then we get to you, Sal. Why is the Zohan? What is the name of the movie?
You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
I kind of like the movie. I don't really remember much about it.
It's been a while since I've seen it too, but it has like a very Arabic influence to it, and he wants to be a hairstylist,
right?
And it's just the most fucking ridiculous thing ever.
Sounds awful.
It is awful.
For some reason, I kind of liked it too.
Funny.
What was your favorite part?
This is my favorite.
Is it as funny as The Guru?
No. Rob Schneider is calling Hezbollah.
Oh well, if Rob Schneider's in it, then it's got to be good.
Fucking hate Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider's a stable.
We've done this bit a million times.
Yeah.
I know. I have never liked Rob Schneider in anything anything. Anything.
No.
Even his SNL shit.
You didn't like the hot chick, or what was that one called?
And he gets mad, too. He's one of those guys that goes on a lot of radio shows, and you call him out, he gets really mad.
He's an angry guy.
I don't like him in anything.
You know, like the making copies thing from SNL?
Not really.
Making copies.
Deuce Bigelow.
Male Gigolo.
Making copies was...
Deuce Bigelow, too?
The European Gigolo.
Ugh.
You know how terrible.
Do they really do the European Gigolo?
I think that was the title, yeah.
I'm
going to be honest with you. The Making Copies, that was one of those SNL skits. It was kind of funny. You talked about the next day.
First,
absolutely. Sure. And then they overdid it. It was like just stupid after a while.
Yeah, like anything else.
I fucking hate him in everything.
Oh, there was one where he was...
I mean, it has to be. He has to be in every Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, you like the Jews.
You like the Jews, huh?
You like the Jews. You want Jews? You like the Jews.
And it's so uncomfortable because you know he's in the movie because he's friends with Adam Sandler.
Yes.
You know there's no reason why.
You can do it.
What is this?
This you like the Jews.
Go and ask them, you know. Nah. Oh, come on. Go ahead.
It's Jason Alexander.
Yes, my friend.
Yeah, hi.
Yes, what can I do?
I was wondering, can I get a little more juice for the sandwich?
You like the juice, eh?
Why is that funny?
Yeah, you know.
The juice is good, eh?
Yeah, it's
I get you more juice.
Okay, great, thanks.
Elias, more juice for the gyro.
What? For who?
Right here. You like it in juice, eh?
Adam Sandler. What year was this?
Juice is very good, eh?
Yeah, no, it is. It is good stuff.
More juice! What? More juice for the gyro.
I
like the juice. Juice is good. Very good.
Oh, boy.
They're getting you the juice, my friend.
Oh, great.
Here is your juice.
Look how long it is.
Boy.
Okay. You enjoy the juice.
Oh, I will. I will.
Did you get what you wanted?
Yeah.
So, when...
Wow.
It's going to go on for another 5 minutes.
I was getting hypnotized for a second.
All right.
Yeah, it goes on for another 5 fucking minutes.
All right. Anyway. So this is your favorite part from...
Yeah, this is like one of my favorite scenes. He's calling Hezbollah hotline.
Oh.
And I think he wants to like blow up Zohan's store or something like that. I don't know.
All right, let's see.
Welcome to Hezbollah customer service. All lines are busy now. Your call will be received in minutes.
Come on with this. How we find Phantom? Well, he probably hang at the Mukhin Dukhin restaurant. Okay, but which? He have like 200? Probably in Amman. In downtown, you get the hottest Bucci Baba.
I don't know what this is.
Zohan.
What is area code of Amman?
711
South
453
أبيض
5500 5500
Why is this funny?
7 7 6 3 4 5 6 1 4
Why does he have to keep dialing?
7
It's international number, so it's long.
3 4 5
And he keeps, every time he thinks it's over, he puts it to his ear.
Dude, I fucking love this movie.
I'm laughing because Sal is cracking up over here. Just like awkwardness in the room, and then Sal going.
I know. I didn't find it funny.
I don't know what happened.
Wait.
What? We don't need another scene, do we?
No.
What are you doing?
I gotta show you one more.
Oh, I gotta show you one more.
Wait till you guys see this.
Why is no audio?
Okay.
Is that Rob Schneider?
Yeah, of course it is.
It's Rob Schneider and
he's almost not recognizable there.
Right.
John Turturro. John Turturro's in the
That was
You're
John
a Rob
Turturro.
Schneider guy, though, right?
You like Rob Schneider, huh?
You like the Rob
like
Schneider.
You like the Rob Schneider.
You like the Rob Schneider very much.
So I think
We'll play you some Rob Schneider.
So yeah, he's like trying to negotiate. I forget what the whole fucking premise is. It's just you're just watching it when it's like late at night or whatever.
Doesn't even matter, right?
Doesn't matter.
It's hilarious.
This is a fucking funny scene.
Okay.
You said the last one started.
It's a little contextual.
The last one started getting funny.
I find the Zohan. You not kill the Zohan.
I killed the Zohan.
No, you did not. I find him in America. I prove. I send you picture on cell.
Okay. Bring this.
I am bringing.
When does it get funny?
You see?
But the hairstyle, it is hideous.
This is Sam Zohan.
What are you thinking? He look like guy from Who's the Boss, huh?
Look, this is Sam Zohan. Everybody think you big hero, but I tell everyone you not big hero.
Okay. What you want, huh?
I want Muken Tuken restaurant chain. No. But if I tell, you no have chain anyway.
Bizop, so you not give any incentive?
Oh, okay. I want 50% Muken Tuken chain. We call it Phantom and Salim Muken Tuken.
No.
25%.
No.
I want yogurt shop attached to store, like food court.
Okay.
I get profits from store.
No.
Some profits.
No.
I get free yogurt when I come to store.
Wow.
Okay, within reason.
And I want some of your wives.
كم واحد بدك?
20.
No.
I sleep with one wife.
No.
She gave one pee-pee touch.
Okay.
He laughed at...
Laughing at pee-pee touch?
Laughed at give one pee-pee touch?
That's I know I'm setting myself up for a joke here, but that's something we joke around. Let me say one pee-pee touch. You know, my friends would say it's a joke.
When you're camping with the guys, with the fellas.
You guys hang out and ask for pee-pee touch?
I'm embarrassed that I said I also thought this movie was all right.
Is funny. This movie is fucking funny. It contextually it doesn't really make that much sense. But Ant, you should give it a try.
No, I will not. I will not.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good thing we're talking movies.
Better movies than this to talk about.
Well, yeah.
Is he here yet?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, he's here.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi, Mark.
I haven't been this excited for a guest. I don't think ever.
Don't spoil this because your credibility's been shit with the listeners now.
Dude, I am a room expert.
I have not watched the entire movie, so if you want to sit in on the interview, Sal, you're more than welcome.
No, I'm not good at interviewing. I leave it to you guys. You guys
Perfect. Sit down. Perfect. Sit down.
Well, no.
We got Gregg Sestero. Sestero, right?
Yes, he played Mark
in the
film The Room.
Hi, Mark.
And he's written a book called The Disaster Artist. And one little tidbit I found out was that Mark, the character, was actually named after an actor, Mark Damon.
Oh, boy. That's how fucked up that guy is.
Tommy Wiseau, who is the writer, director, producer, and star of The Room, was good friends with Gregg and didn't have a strong grasp on, I would say, the English language, but I mean, just civilization.
I don't know where he's from or...
New Orleans.
Oh.
Yeah, he's made that clear.
Well, we'll get into it, man.
Yeah,
The Room is a cult movie, obviously.
Yes. Love it.
And, yeah, a lot of people excited that Gregg's here today.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk to him next. So
Yes.
Stay there.
Rob Schneider was an animal. Then he was a woman. And now Rob Schneider is a stapler. And he's about to find out that being a stapler is harder than it looks. Rob Schneider is the stapler. Rated PG-13.
Yo, maniacs, Hulk Hogan here. All you California Hulkamaniacs can finally rejoice. Tune in at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific for the O&A West Coast Encore. That's the way we do it in Venice Beach, brother.
Oh, holy shit! Look at that! Oh my God! Holy moly! Holy moly! Oh my God! Holy moly! Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my God! Holy moly! Please, please! I want my house, please! Oh shoot! I'm shaking! I'm shaking! Oh my Lord! I'm shaking! I'm shaking! Please! Oh shoot! I'm shaking! I'm shaking! Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord! Oh oh oh! Holy shoot! Oh oh oh! I'm shaking! I can't see no more! Oh oh oh! Holy shoot! Oh oh oh! I want my house, please! Oh my God! Holy moly!
Coming up this week on At the Movies with Norton and Voss. The guys review the latest Liam Neeson thriller, Taken 2.
It was awful.
It was great.
It stunk.
It was fucking great how he
terrible
just beat
story.
everybody up. I loved it.
It was predictable garbage.
Don't be scared of him. You loved it.
It was terrible. It was a terrible movie. I love Liam Neeson. I think he's amazing. Her big dad, stepdad have pony. You know? And then at the end, he brings the fucking big singer. I saved her life. Oh, it was fucking horrendous.
It was good action, though. I mean, it was
the
good.
action was good,
Yeah.
yes. But so what?
That's all coming up on the next At the Movies with Norton and Voss.
Lieutenant Marion Cobra Cobretti is out on the streets, cleaning up the scum. Do you know how much damage you did out there, Cobretti?
Yeah, as much as I needed. Hey, I got those people out of there.
Cobretti likes women who shit on tabletops made of glass that he's sitting under.
I like that. It's a fetish, but it keeps me relaxed in my topsy-turvy world.
Cobretti likes a nice, firm shit.
I've got a hot deuce for you, Cobretti.
Hey, Cobra, this is my fat wife, Susan. Could you drink some beer and shoot her in the face?
Obesity's the disease. Diet's the cure.
Lieutenant Marion Cobra Cobretti.
Yeah, right. I got a name like a faggot, but I sure as fuck do kick some ass. Hey, Cobra.
They're rich, and they pee, but they're done. Welcome back to the Opie and Anthony Show on Sirius XM.
Had a hell of a time getting one out of the chamber.
Oh, yeah?
Thought I was going to have to come in here with,
little TP problem?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Dropped a nice hammer.
Jeez. Yes, Kenny?
I'm willing to help you loosen it up if you ever need.
Wow.
Kenny told me yesterday, he goes, where is it? Welcome home. I hope that you don't have any tan lines. That's what you want to read as you land.
That's really kind of disturbing.
Yeah, but he's in great shape now. He's seen.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there, Kenny. You can see it in my baby lion video.
He's V-shaping again.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that now. You're giving a lot of the fellas out there high expectations.
Yeah.
On what they're going to see. And I say fellas, yes, because that's the only fucking people that comment about our pictures.
Exactly.
Is fellas.
Dudes.
A lot of pictures of your T-shirts, GH.
My T-shirts?
Yes,
Slavo. Thank you, yes. Slavo's taking over the world.
And dropping hammers.
Dropping hammers, the latest. Yes.
Yeah, what's next?
What's next? I don't know what he's doing.
Why we have a guest?
Yeah. Go to my website, opieradio.com/shop. Get a T-shirt. I need some pocket money. Please. The Slavo shirts are taking over, though. Now they're showing up at locations.
Oh.
You have to beat Dolly World. That's the best one so far.
Yeah?
Yeah, Slavo shirt made it to Dolly World or Dollyland or wherever.
Dollywood?
Oh, it's called Dollywood. Hey, Greg, what's
up?
How
you doing, man? Take a seat. Take a seat, Greg. Oh, my
Greg
God.
Sestero. Is that how you say it?
Sestero.
What?
Sestero.
Sestero.
Sestero. Sestero.
You almost
Sestero.
said it right with the accents in the wrong spots.
Greg's
pretty much it.
Sestero.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Nice.
What are you,
Welcome
Italian?
to the show.
Italian, yeah.
Italian guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I was on Red Eye with you a while ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and that was... I had heard about The Room and hadn't seen it up till that point, but I had heard about it for years. And then after the appearance on Red Eye, I'm like, I just got to see this movie. And I've watched it probably 3 or 4 times now so far. It's just an enigma. It's such an odd thing. There are bad movies all over the place. I mean, there are bad movies that are well produced. There
Adam Sandler. What?
There are bad movies that are horribly produced. They just
Adam
look
Sandler.
cheap.
And then there's The Room.
There's The Room.
This thing is like its own animal.
Yeah. Now, why would you think that would take off and become something bigger than just a bad movie?
Because it's made by somebody who sees the world totally differently, who has like no connection to like what normal people think, and that's I think what's original about it.
So he's really kind of like the character we saw in the movie.
I mean, he is. Yeah, that's him. That's literally Tommy is. There's no faking it. There's no joke.
So he decided to make a movie, and it was not a goof when he decided to do it, right?
No, he wanted to be a dramatic actor, and he'd been trying to act for a long time before I met him. And so Hollywood really never gave him a shot.
Oh, Hollywood.
So he's like, you know what? Forget them. I do myself. So, So he wrote, directed, produced this movie. That he was gonna be the next Marlon Brando, it was gonna be the next Streetcar Named Desire, and he really believed it, and he went for that. And what's crazy is like, despite everything, he still believes it's the greatest film ever made.
Yeah. I've seen some of his discussions that he holds after the screenings of the film, and he really does have this strange vision of this movie.
Yeah. No, he totally believes in it, and it's like if anybody comes up and they're like, "Hey, what do you?" why does this movie suck? He's like, you know what? You suck.
How did he get the funding to make the movie? Was he? I
mean, I
he
guess
had money or?
Yeah, I mean, before I met him, he was a successful retail man, and
a retail guy. Huh?
I guess in real estate. So he had acquired funds to make his own make his own movie.
It just seemed like watching him in that movie that he couldn't function in life.
Yeah.
Like, how does this guy go through life and actually talk to people and get things done?
He's got this like lucky streak. It's like everything he touches, I feel like, works out. It's like he does retail, and how hard is it to go out and make a lot of money doing retail?
What kind of retail was he in?
Levi's jeans or something like that.
Levi jeans.
I mean, how do you make that work? He made that work, and then he's like, I'm going to make a movie, and there's so many movies made, by really talented people that never go anywhere. It's like, I'm going to go make this movie. And he makes this thing, where you don't even know, really what it is, and it's still showing 10 years later around the world.
Yeah,
I mean, it just doesn't. I don't know.
How do you get involved? You went in for an audition, or did you know him personally?
Well, yeah, I knew him before. I took an acting class in San Francisco when I was like 19. My mom thought I was nuts to try to be an actor, so I really didn't have any support system. And he goes up and performs at Shakespearean Sonnet. And the whole class is like, what the hell did I just see? And I thought it was kind of entertaining. And he's like arguing with the teacher that he's like, he knows what he's talking about and she doesn't. And I'm like, okay, I got to find out who this guy is. So I approached him to do a scene, and we kind of forged this like strange friendship. We both were like outsiders in a very different way. And I wanted to move to LA. He's like, well, I have an apartment. he just had an apartment in LA, just sitting there.
Yeah.
And so he allowed me to go use it, and I was able to get my foot in the door. I got a couple parts and got started.
What did you do before The Room? Anything we know?
I did have you heard of the Puppet Master series? It's kind of like a weird deal. But anyway, I got the lead in that. It was like my fourth audition. I'd done some soap stuff. I just basically gotten started. But to Tommy, it was like I was a movie star. So he's like, if this guy did this, I'm moving to LA. So he ended up moving down to LA and living in that same apartment. So we ended up being roommates in this like small 1-bedroom apartment.
Was the actual living as a roommate with him a lot like what we see in the movie?
Yeah, it was very much like The Odd Couple. He would spend most of the day sleeping. I would
those creative juices flowing.
Yeah. I would come back, and he would be like, there was a pull-up bar in the door jamb, and he would be hanging in it like from like a bat, basically. And I'd be like, oh my god, how am I going to survive this? It was freaking crazy. I mean, I don't know how I did it.
So he decides he's going to make this movie, and how long do you know how long it took him to write it?
Yeah, when we were roommates is when he started writing it. We went out and we saw the talented Mr. Ripley.
Right.
And, you know, he felt within him that he had this dramatic film that he wanted to make. And so we came home that night and he's like, you know what? I would write my own movie. Hollywood will be shocked. And so he started writing it from that point on. And he had disappeared for a while. I didn't talk to him for like 9 months, and he came back with the script completed and ready to go. I read it and I thought, this is just the most incredible thing I've ever read. I couldn't put it down. It was basically every character in the movie kind of talked like him. And so I said, if this thing ever gets made, it's gonna either like horrify people or bring them, you know, to applause. So I kind of did both. But he was really relentless. He was gonna make this film. He wasn't going to let it die. You know, he put up a billboard for like 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, it was, this billboard up on Highland was up for 5 years. You know, it's kind of like Tom Cruise still promoting like Vanilla Sky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he said, we're not going anywhere. This movie's going to succeed. And, you know, he'd show up every month and do like Q&As and midnight screenings. And, you know, it worked.
He's dedicated to the project. Did he have any like filmmaking experience as far as the technical aspect goes? Cameras? Did he have a director of photography on there?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he bought all his own equipment. He bought his own cameras, which is incredible.
Yeah, usually you would rent them if you're making a motion picture.
Yeah, he was very much, you know, wanting to kind of have his own studio. But yeah, he hired a crew, and he just kind of like took over and wanted every shot to be a certain way. So everybody just kind of got out of his way.
Right. He was very involved with every aspect of it. No real B crew.
No.
Assistant director kind of. Yeah, he was there for every shot.
Yeah, definitely.
It's great.
And it shows.
Yes, it certainly does. So now you, he says, I would like you to play Mark.
Yeah, he wrote the role of Mark for me initially. So when he had disappeared and he'd come back, you know, he showed me the script, and I thought it was, you know, it was incredible. But I said, okay, I'm not going to be in it. but I was like, but I'll help you make it, because I knew making this film for him was really important, and you know, I figured, you know, I knew him better than anybody, so I figured I'd support him, help him make it. So we go through this whole casting. We get the casting done. He casts a Mark. And the whole time he's like, come on, you should play Mark. I was like, no, I shouldn't. So the night before filming, with somebody already cast, we're like, you know, went to this restaurant. He wanted to kind of celebrate the night before filming. And he's like, you have to play Mark. I was like, oh, here we go again. And anyway, I was like a 24-year-old guy, you know, struggling, working retail. He made me an offer, basically. I couldn't really refuse. I mean, I thought nobody was going to see this movie.
All right.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to be on set anyway. You know, why not do it? It's going to sit on a shelf. It'll never get seen. It'll allow me to kind of stick around, maybe quit my retail job and keep Trina.
What was the offer, though? Do you tell people?
I haven't. I mean, it was basically a chance for me to be, you know, okay for a you know, a few years, so I could continue.
A few years?
Or, you know, a few months. However you spend it, right?
Right.
So I figured, you know, I asked my girlfriend at the time, and she's like, do it. Why not? And she was so against it. I mean, she thought Tommy was out there.
Did he creep her out? It's
like that night when he drops me off, he'll just sit there and, like, you know, stay on the horn and be like, beep, as we're like talking outside my apartment.
Why would he do that?
So, but she's like, do it. If you're going to be on set anyway, just do the movie. And I didn't think anybody would see it. But the problem was that somebody else already had the role.
Right.
So we had to show up the first day, and I was known as the behind the scenes guy. Like, hey, Gregg's just helping out. They didn't know, you know, nobody knew I knew Tommy before. So we had to find a way to, like, work me in. And he's like, well, why don't we have, like, we'll say that the producers are, like, having you audition for a future project. So we, like, show up, and I'll start doing scenes as this part. So the guy's, like, watching me do his part.
Wow.
And then, like, a few hours later, he's like, oh, I think I have Gregg keep shooting. So then the guy's just sitting there watching me play his part, like, the whole day. It was really...
That is bizarre. Why not just fire him? Or, sorry, it's not working out.
That's kind of what I thought. It didn't Tommy normally...
Trick him into sitting there while you do his role. That's creepy.
Yeah, it was really weird. And Tommy normally, thrives, with confrontation, but for some reason, that was the scheme. So
yeah. Did you watch any dailies with him?
Oh man, the dailies are priceless.
Yeah,
watching those outtakes are even better than the film.
Was he very excited? Did he show a scene like that? You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Yeah,
and did he was like that?
He was so proud of that moment. Like that was because that was
like
his
Stella.
Yeah, that was his Brando James Dean moment.
Jesus Christ. I can't fathom a person like that.
Yeah, he's unlike anybody I've ever met.
When did you realize that it was a bad movie, when you were filming?
Well, I knew what it was before we filmed it.
You knew before it was
I read that script, and what's great is Tommy, and I noticed this in the acting class when I first met him, is he's really entertaining in his own way. Like, there's never a dull moment hanging around with Tommy. So at that age, it's kind of fun, just to hang around with him. But making the movie, I knew what it was going to be. So it was kind of, it was oddly fun to show up on set and watch these scenes get made, because you didn't know what was going to happen. It was just some of these scenes would take days to film, and it was the perfect comedy watching it get made.
Yeah. Did you have any suggestions like, hey, when the mother announces that she has breast cancer, maybe that should be elaborated on. Maybe maybe you should tie up that loose end. Or
you know what? I was the greatest enabler. I was like, Tommy, do your thing. Like, some people tried to say, hey, why don't we try this or shoot it, this way, have it make more sense. I'm like, no, just let it go downhill.
Let it crash.
Let it be the perfect train wreck. Just let Tommy do his thing. So I didn't challenge him. I never really challenged him. I just let him be himself.
Now, why green screen the rooftop sequences? Wasn't there a way to get on a rooftop and just film it?
Yeah, there are a lot of rooftops in LA.
Yeah.
I think it was part kind of trying to be sci-fi. Like, I think he thought if they used green screen and plugged in a background, it would make it kind of, cutting edge. And kind of, cool. And so, yeah, it didn't, that's just one of the most bizarre parts of the film.
Yeah.
It kind of doesn't really look like San Francisco. When you look in the background, like, you turn one angle and it's like bright sunshine, and then you turn around, it's like, looks like you're in Istanbul. So it's just...
It was
that green screen is something else.
It's done very, very poorly. And then the obsession with the football. What is that?
You know what? When I first met Tommy and we first started rehearsing for our acting class, I was really into soccer. So this random time we went out and played soccer in Golden Gate Park, and he was like really into it. Another time I brought my football, and so we played catch. And
were you further apart in real life, throwing it back and forth?
Yeah, definitely.
Or were you 3 feet apart from each other, throwing the football?
Tommy likes 3 feet apart because then he can hide his spiral.
Okay. Yeah, we're watching a scene right now where you're tossing the ball.
My God.
Yeah, just tossing it in the parking lot.
He loves to throw kind of like that shot put throw. That's his specialty.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a good arm there.
Yeah, but he's really clumsy.
All right, that's it. I'm done. Great idea, Denny.
Come on. And then... Like that meant
no. Yeah, that was just like, okay, because even
it did not advance the storyline.
Not much does. But
no.
When I was rewatching that like a few years later, it even fooled me. I thought, oh, that was for like the wedding announcement, but it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was just a scene basically in tuxedos, and I know one of the draws for him was he got to call me Babyface, which was the real life nickname that he had used for me when we were in acting class. So it just gets weirder.
It really is. Can we see this famous?
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. That's his moment.
Yeah.
You're lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
And he does have a unique look to him.
He's got kind of like the the rocker vampire look. And what's so great about him is he's gung ho about being the leading man. You know, that's what he casts himself as.
We gotta play the trailer for the people that don't know the room.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right.
Sure.
Hold on, start it over there.
Rated R. Well, sexuality. And the language, a little saucy.
A perfect world.
These are for you.
Thanks, honey. They're beautiful.
A perfect life.
I would do anything for my girl. I love you, Lisa.
I love you, Johnny.
He provides for you. Darling, you can't support yourself.
I don't love him anymore.
The mother's
He didn't get his
2-second
promotion.
visits.
And he got drunk last night. And he hit me.
It's not true. I did not hit her. Well, maybe you should have a girl, Mark.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I have one already. I don't know yet.
We can't do this.
Great.
Johnny's my best friend. This will be our secret.
Don't worry. You can trust me.
Who we are expecting? I'm your future husband.
You sure about that?
Please talk to me, please. You're having an affair with Lisa, aren't you?
I need more from life than what Johnny can give me.
She's a sociopath. She can't love anyone.
There is no baby. I told him that to make it interesting.
She's such a manipulative witch.
You're hurting yourself. You're hurting our friendship.
I treat you like a princess, and you stab me in the back. You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
Oh.
Hey, Denny.
What the hell is wrong with you? Shut up.
What? Hey! Stop it out of this world!
The Room, a film with the passion of Tennessee Williams, directed by Tommy Wiseau. The best movie of the year. Experience this quirky new black comedy. It's a riot.
Oh wow, that's a great trailer.
I don't
2003.
I don't know what I just watched. It's kind of like you want to make a smoothie and you put everything into the blender. It's like you have TV crashes, kisses, like guns. You know? What I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
everything in one trailer, and you're like, okay, I don't know what I just watched.
I don't know what that is, but I think I got to see it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah. What about some of the other cast? Have you spoken with them about this kind of cult
Yeah,
take
when
on
I
this?
was writing the book, I interviewed and spoke to just about everybody. They're all great. They have a great sense of humor about it. I think
they do?
we all
Okay.
kind of knew what we were involved in. It's like we kind of have this bond. You know, we went through Vietnam together. So they're all very cool.
Yeah, talk about the book. We're promoting that today. I got eggshell in my throat. Sorry.
I have an eggshell in my throat.
After watching that,
my throat apart.
After watching that trailer.
Yeah. Wow. Anyway, The Disaster Artist is the name of the book, right?
Yeah.
And it's the making of the movie, pretty much. And
Yeah,
your
it's kind of-
experience.
making of the movie and like my journey in LA, kind of my friendship with Tommy and how that kind of, birthed the film.
Nice.
Now, what I hear tell about a movie about the movie.
Yeah. I think when I was writing the book, that was kind of the vision. I always saw this as a film,
right?
Because it was just you couldn't believe that it actually happened. And so there's it's in the process of being made into a film.
And who plays Tommy?
I think James Franco would make a.
James Franco would probably.
That's the rumor out there.
Yeah. That is the rumor, and that would
Seth
be
Rogen
really
told
good.
us
Yeah.
actually it's going down.
Yeah, he's. James Franco wrote an incredible review about the book for Vice. He really got it. Like, I feel like with this, if you're going to make this into a film, you got to really, understand the movie and kind of understand what it's like to be creative and try to make art. And I think that just reading his review of the book was brilliant. And he can do drama, he can do comedy, and Seth Rogen is such a great producer. So I mean, you couldn't have asked for two better people to make this film.
Did he know when to end the movie? Like, some people don't really know when they should just stop and call it a wrap, and
I thought it was going to go on forever because we were going up to San Francisco to shoot establishing shots, and I had just broken up with my girlfriend at the time, and he's like, why don't we do a scene about this? And like, I was like, this was supposed to be establishing shots. Now we're going to shoot a scene about me breaking up with my girlfriend in the movie. So that scene in the coffee shop where he's like, how's your sex life? It's about us talking kind of about me just breaking up.
It's a movie about nothing.
Yeah, it was just added in, just thrown in. And then he's like, "Why don't we do a scene of me walking through Golden Gate Park or jogging?" And so the flower shop was the last scene, thank God. And it ended up working out perfectly because what a way to go out on.
That is. It's timed so poorly.
Yeah, we got to play this.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
From the movie The Room.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you.
How did she not know?
Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $18.
Here you go. Keep the change. Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
Hi, doggy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my God.
She didn't even say how much it was. No. And he goes, oh, he is to keep the change.
And I love, how did you know? She didn't know it was him.
It's him until he took his sunglasses off. And, you know, it's either him or Ronnie James Dio just walked in. And
I think a lot of vampires shot for flowers in that area.
That's true, in that area.
He might have needed another take, too, because her acting is horrendous.
Oh, my God.
So
I mean, I think
horrible.
She had a look of disbelief when we walked in there and said, we want to film a movie.
Oh, okay.
She was just stunned. She's like, okay.
And that was in San Francisco?
Yeah, it was in San Francisco.
Oh, so that was the establishing shots, I guess. What, the Golden Gate Bridge?
Yeah, the Golden Gate Bridge. We did the Full House thing, Twin Peaks.
Right.
Buildings.
TRW building, whatever that was.
Yeah, what's great about that is, like, you pan to that, but then you're not really there.
Right.
It's like, they're kind of glamour shots of San Francisco, but then we're back inside an apartment. It's incredible.
Doesn't make any sense. I love it.
I just learned that she wasn't an actress for the movie. So
well,
he just said, we're going to film you for my movie.
I don't know how he worked with somebody that wasn't a professional.
Right.
It's terrible.
It just added to the charm.
Yes, it certainly does.
You still talk to him?
Yeah, when I was writing the book, I went on like kind of tour with him and went around all the different spots and interviewed him and talked to fans and stuff. And so we'll still toss the football occasionally.
Toss that football around. He sure does like that.
He's gotten better though. He can he can throw it now. He
can whip the thing a little bit. Yeah.
So when the movie was finished, then what? Like, what did he say? We're going to get this in theaters?
He had a premiere.
Yeah.
Which went kind of according to plan. There was laughter throughout the entire premiere.
Oh, no.
And I think he was just kind of stunned, and he rolled with it, and he just kept pushing it. He had a theater show in L.A. every month, and he'd show up and do Q&As. Students kind of discovered it and started spreading it, and it just kind of kept going.
That's fascinating, actually. So when he first started that, there was no one in the theater.
No.
Right?
There was these...
Did he find friends or somebody to at least go in the theater and check out the movie?
There were a couple film students that discovered it in the Valley. And they just started bringing all their friends to it and built this kind of small LA cult base, and then that just kept
growing,
spreading, yeah.
Yeah, because this was before, Twitter and everything else. That makes it a little easier to get some of this shit out there.
Yeah, there's a writer for Entertainment Weekly. His name's Clark Collis. He came out like 2008, and I think Tim and Eric took him to a screening, and he's like, it was dead silent at midnight. He pops into this theater, and there's like flying spoons. And he's just like, what in the hell? He said it was like one of the most fun experiences he's had in a theater. So he came back here, and he's like, I got to write a story about it. And so he found out it was being studied in universities, and so he wrote this great article on it, and that's just what kind of blew it up.
Wow.
And was there some kind of a premiere with a red carpet thing? Did he want to go that route?
Yeah, we did that's where he had a premiere at Fairfax in Beverly, which is now has homeless people living in front of it. I drove by it the other day, and I'm like, this is perfect. And so he got like the limo and everything. We had a premiere. And then after that, it just kind of showed once a month, and he would show up and do Q&As, and people would be like, oh, what's your workout routine? And it'd be like, oh, I do Bowflex. And so, he just kept it going. And then it was crazy. In 2010, we did a big screening at the Ziegfeld Theater, and it sold out like a week before. And I'd overheard someone saying that was the first time since like the re-release of Star Wars. And I thought, I mean, what's going on here? And people are coming up and being like, congratulations. I'm like, well, it's cool that it sold out, but like, I can't watch the movie. You know what I mean? It's like it's really great, but it's it's kind of a double-edged sword there.
No shit. That's just a fantastic story. Just amazing how things just kind of take hold like that.
Yeah,
it should have just been something that just went away.
That's exactly. That's what I thought. Because how many movies come out that are great that you never see again? I've auditioned for so many films, never even see the light of day. This film is, now it's everywhere. It's crazy.
And has he made another movie since, Tommy?
He hasn't. I know he's had some ambitious ideas for new films, but nothing so far. I know he's probably working on it.
So what's his day-to-day life about?
Probably pull-ups and watching The Room, and
he's just sitting there watching it.
So you don't really know what he's up to.
He's just kind of mysterious. You never know.
It's so weird
what he's up to.
Really strange.
It's a great story. And again, what's the title of the book?
The Disaster Artist.
Yeah, The Disaster Artist. And it's out now, the movie about The Room.
Sam.
And I would, Huffington Post posted an article about it, but you have to get the audiobook because Gregg does the reading for the audiobook. And he does his Tommy impression throughout the entire book.
Yeah, that is a really good Tommy impression,
and it's
man.
perfect. And so it's like you're sitting, because that's when I said we were driving for several hours over the last week.
Yeah, well,
and
you
I was
were
listening to the
that
book on tape and just listening to him do his Tommy impression.
You like the book?
It's really good.
Yeah, I have it at home. I definitely want to pop it in and
listen
give
to
that
it,
a listen.
The bizarreness of the movie is like nothing compared to the bizarreness of just his life with Tommy. It's incredible.
Give us one.
I
got one.
Yeah, go for it.
Roland gave me one.
No, give us a story.
A story?
Where do you start?
Yeah, right from the beginning when he has this whole scheme of going into a restaurant. Oh, here's a good one. When he meets him in acting class, and he doesn't know who Tommy is, but Tommy, obviously, as he just said, is this guy who's arguing with the teacher, and he's this bizarre dude that was performing this terribly acted scene. And then he goes, okay, I want to be a scene partner. And he picks him up in this beautiful new Mercedes and has the greatest, weirdest conversation about when he should and shouldn't be talking about his car.
What?
Yeah, like as if he was already famous.
Yeah. It's like Tommy was famous before he was famous.
Famous.
Really weird.
And he said it was back to the car. Gregg, they wanted to put a scene with the car in the movie. And Gregg was like, all right, well, we'll just use your car. Because the shot is only from like the side view mirror up.
Right.
And Tommy goes, oh, no, we can't do that. License plate issues.
License plate issues? What does that even mean? It's great.
There's a lot.
That's great. I'll give that a listen.
Absolutely.
What a great story,
and then
man.
The movie will be made with Seth Rogen producing it and James Franco playing.
And what's crazy is that.
Wait, who's playing Tommy? Did we figure?
James Franco's playing
Tommy. Tommy.
Yeah.
Who's playing you? Do you know yet?
We don't know. We don't know yet.
Okay.
But what's crazy is James Franco played James Dean back in like 2001 and did an incredible job. Like every actor wants to play James Dean, and we all think we can do it, and we fail miserably. But he was incredible as James Dean, and Tommy actually saw. He saw the performance that Franco gave as James Dean,
really?
and actually that was one of the big inspirations for Tommy to show his rear end in the movie. Because when James Franco played James Dean, he did that, and so Tommy's like, okay, if he do it, I have to do it.
Wow, full circle.
So it's like a full circle.
Yeah. That was during the sex scene that played twice in the movie?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times.
The same. It's the same scene.
You got to, after you watch The Room, you have to watch it, like after you familiarize yourself with it.
Yeah.
You got to watch it with a new person, because I showed it to Jess like 2 weeks ago for the first time, and I made her watch the entire thing. I said, no quitting. And
no quitting.
She's watching, like, it's like, she asked the same thing that Gregg said people were asking on the set, which is this a porno? I was like, no, it's not a porno.
It wishes it was.
Yeah, it kind of has a look of some of the softcore old cable porn.
Yeah.
Cinemax.
But you never see the girl. The girl is never featured. It's just this like corpse on top of the girl.
He wanted to be featured.
Yeah, it's him being featured. I mean, who wants, everybody's there to see the girl. No,
Fucking fantastic.
So she's watching it, and like the first sex scene is real quick into the movie. It's like 10 minutes in, and then 20 minutes later is the next sex scene, and Jess is going, this looks just like the first one, and I don't say a thing, and she keeps watching, and she goes, wait, this is shot for shot, not reshot, the exact same scene play again.
And then there's a line where he's like, my Lisa's great when I can get it. I'm like, dude, you got it like for the whole movie.
It's
what
great
an experience.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Greg, thanks for coming in, and I'm gonna have to pop your audiobook in, and
absolutely
keep us
I love
posted.
the show, so thanks so much for
very
having me.
cool.
You know of us.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely.
Whoa. Look at us.
That's
Big
nice.
shots.
That's very nice.
Have you done anything since in acting? Or?
You know what? I just did a film. Stars Patton Oswalt and Andrew WK. It's my buddies run a website called 5 Second Films. Really funny, kind of just shorts. And so anyway,
I've seen some of that stuff.
Yeah, they're making
actually really funny.
Yeah, they're making a full-length feature.
What, 20 seconds long?
No. And anyway, so I had a part in that, and it was really cool to say new dialogue and work on something new.
Right, something a little different.
Yeah,
yeah.
And did the parents support your acting now?
They're oddly on board. I think
Finally.
I took a situation that was a sinking ship like the Titanic and tried to make something out of it. So I think they're cool. They're cool for now.
Nice, very cool. All right,
cool, man. Thanks for coming in, and best of luck.
Thank you.
We'll see you when the film comes out.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good year away though, probably, right? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right, we'll see you again then, man.
Cool, man. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks,
yeah,
Greg.
Absolutely.
The Opie and Anthony Show is drawn to a close. Stay tuned to reflect, relive, and get the story behind the story of the finest moments of today's show. Sam Roberts' Opie and Anthony post-show begins in moments.